Hello, hello. We do not own the rights to the music that's playing in the background. We're going to wait a couple of minutes for some people to come on.
Happy Sunday, family.
Welcome to Hanging with Yummy and AJ. I meant to just say my name. Welcome to Hanging with Yummy and
AJ.
How y'all doing on this wonderful, beautiful Sunday? How you doing today?
I'm good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
You having a great morning?
Yeah.
You are?
I'm so good. I can go to coffee.
So, you threw me off.
It's the worst thing I could, man, in the morning.
No, it's not the worst thing that can happen to a man.
To me.
So anyway, today is just a great day. I'm grateful. My sisters had me a birthday party yesterday, and it was just amazing. So I'm still just my sisters and my brothers. You too, baby. And I'm still just in awe. You know, it's a blessing to actually be able to have people in your life that love you enough to do things for you, you know, without any expectations of anything back. You know, it's great to just have people in my life that are really family, you know, and that I can say are family, and I'm just grateful. So, today's topic. What's today's topic, babe?
I don't know. You ain't reading it.
Oh, okay. So I'll let you read. I'll let you see. So today's topic is, here it is right here, babe.
5 love languages.
5 love languages. This is one of them things that I believe everybody should know. So we're going to begin off by telling, well, I'm still trying to get this computer stuff down. We're going to begin today by talking about the 5 love languages. And for people who don't know what love languages are, we're going to tell you. And we're going to give a little description of them. The first one is words of affirmation, which words of affirmation is my first love language. I love words. I love when people say positive things. Not only about me, but just about things that's going on. I love positive words. I love for my cards to be written, or when I receive cards, for them to have a nice note besides the note that is already in the card. And you know, and I got all of that yesterday, so it was just like amazing. My cards had beautiful, beautiful, beautiful words that just left me in awe, because that's one of my love languages. What's another love language, babe?
Just in case you didn't understand what words of affirmation was, it's when people actually, what makes them happy is you actually giving them positive feedback on words on anything that they doing. Just saying, like, they cook you a meal, oh babe, or husband, just telling that person your meal was delicious or it was great. You just confirming anything that they doing by giving them positive words. Like, even as far as they decide to do something around the house, babe, you did a good job. Or, you know, just anything. Just allowing them to just recognize them on the things they doing with positive feedback.
I didn't even ask you to come back and say anything about my words of affirmation. That's that Virgo energy. I always have to come back and just, I got you though, babe. I got you. So now, can you give another love language?
Love language number 2. Quality time. Which is my number one love language, which that right there consists of us spending time together. Us making sure that, well, she making sure she give me some quality time. Set aside some time for me alone, not just with just us in the whole, as far as with the family and stuff. You know, just like spending time. I love the point of us actually doing this right here together. It's quality time. Us going to get some coffee. That's quality time. Or just going to the grocery store together. That's quality time. So, those one of mine.
So, to tell you all about love language, I mean, to tell you about quality time.
Try to be a smart butt.
Peace, family, peace. To tell you about quality time, everybody knows when AJ gets home, I'm like, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. This, that, and another, because I understand that quality time is very important for him. You know what I mean? So I make sure that he gets his quality time daily, because that's what makes him happy. That's what gives
daily.
him. Yeah, you get quality time daily, all the time.
Girl, stop.
Yeah, So the first one is, you don't get quality time daily?
No, I don't get daily.
I want you to tell me one day you have not received quality time.
Oh, boy.
Tell me one day. Tell me one day.
The internet get more time than I do.
No, you've officially already had quality time this morning.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. We went to get coffee. Don't say nothing. Dunkin' Donuts is the best. You got your quality time already this morning. This morning you've already, you cooked breakfast.
Hello, baby. Why you explain yourself? I already got my quality time.
Because I'm letting you know, just in case you don't know. So we've given you words of affirmation. We've given you quality time. The next one is gifts. Some people's love language is gifts. And gifts is when they like receiving things. They like for you to come home with different things for them, or even in a friendship, they like for you to actually go out there, instead of giving them a gift card, they would like for you to actually give them a gift that either you've made or you've actually spent some time picking out. So that's another. You have something else to add to gifts?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I know.
Because people,
I know.
People who like gifts is people who are actually like receiving items.
That's what I said.
No, I'm just saying it ain't gotta be the thought that just like people to buy them stuff. Like that's that thing that actually makes them warm inside. So you can tell them positive words, you can spend time with them, but nothing is more important to them than you buying them something.
Right. So now we have words of affirmation, we have quality time, we have gifts. What's another one?
Acts of service. Hey, girl.
So tell about acts of service.
Okay, acts of service is another love language. People enjoy people doing things for them, just like I enjoy for her to cook for me. I enjoy
for me to clean up after him.
Wow.
He enjoyed for me to wash his clothes.
Wow.
He enjoyed for me to do everything that I do. I mean, for how many years did I actually
enjoy her doing them things for me. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
How many years did I get up and make your lunch?
We don't talk about that no more.
But those were things that...
Because you only did that for 2 years, yeah.
Boy, I did that for about 12. Yeah, really. 12, 13, 14 years.
So it's kind of amazing to me.
They don't do it anymore?
That you start doing it now that
because
you ain't got that kind of more.
Because you... I do have daycare. But it's crazy. This... You looked up at me one day and you said, you know what, babe? You don't have to get up in the morning with me. You don't have to make my lunch. I got it. Once you told me that, I was like, whoo, because I'm tired of doing it. But you told me I didn't have to. So I stopped. But when you need me, I do it. Right or wrong?
Wrong.
When you need me, me to do this stuff, do I do it right or wrong?
You
I
do
step
it.
up and do
You
it.
do it.
So my question to you, I know your first love language is
Quality time.
quality time. So your second, you believe, is acts of service?
Yeah, I guess it would be.
I mean, because that really makes your day. So what did it used to be?
It always been quality time.
No, I'm talking about your second one. I know quality time.
I really never knew my second one. You always tell me it's acts of service.
Okay, yeah, I agree with me. When I tell you something, that's right. That's just it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's my second one?
You know second.
I do have a second one. It's quality time
You know
too.
second. You don't like quality
I
time.
do like quality
There
time.
you go.
And I love quality time with the people who I'm surrounded with. So don't say that. So now we have words of affirmation. We have quality time. We have acts of service. We have gifts. And what's the last one? What's the last one?
You said we got words of affirmation,
Uh-huh.
quality time, acts of service,
Gifts.
gifts.
Uh-huh. What's the last one?
What's the last one, babe? Oh. She don't know neither. It's touch.
Have you ever just been around somebody and all the time they just want to touch you? They just want to
Yeah,
rub on you?
Some people like that's they love language, touch. They like touching and cuddling and being up under you. That's their love language. That's why it's hard for you to tell them no. Just try to push them out. They come right back.
Mine may be touched too.
No.
It's not.
No. You like to touch me, but you don't like to be touched.
So,
You don't like to be touched.
I have to watch what I say around here because he might say anything. I do like to be touched. Stop telling me what I like. That's the problem with men. Some men, they want to tell women what they should like and what they like. I'm telling you what I like. Don't be trying to tell me any different. Come on.
Today she want to be touched. Tomorrow she gonna want to be touched.
So what we can say is words of affirmation is just it.
Right.
Gotcha. I understand. Okay, so the couple of questions that I have received surrounding talking about love languages is, should you know everyone who is in your direct circle's love language? What you think?
I mean, yeah, it'll help. It'll help to know everybody's love language because that way you'll know how to pretty much communicate with them. Know how to, help them out or get involved, whatever. I don't know.
Well, my answer to that is yes.
But I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, because if in your direct circle you know their love language, you won't go off giving them, things that don't mean anything. You'll understand if we're in this friendship, I know a gift really doesn't mean a lot to you. You would rather for us to spend maybe an hour together, you know what I mean? Or us to actually go to lunch or dinner together or do something. If you understand the people that are in your direct circle's love language, then I believe it helps to make the friendship or relationship stronger.
Oh, it's nice. Nice. Yeah, I still got a cloud.
What kind of cloud?
You know the cloud.
I don't know the cloud. So yeah, I do think it's important because if for instance, if you have a woman or a man, come on, babe, you keep on here. If you have a woman, oh, I'm gonna start.
I got it.
Okay,
I appreciate it.
you're welcome. I didn't want it to drip. If you have a woman or a man who likes gifts, but yet and still you don't give them gifts, then that's going to kind of make the relationship kind of funny. You know what I mean? Because literally they like gifts. So if you're in a relationship, ask that person, what's your love language? What are the things that you like? That's that communication that people don't, That's the That's the communication that people don't have. And I believe having conversations about your love language will make it just deeper, 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 especially if you're in an intimate relationship. You know, you want to know that person's love language. If that person likes quality time, you want to know that so that you will take the time out to spend with that person. You know, so I do believe knowing their love language. Quality time is yours. I know, Julia. That's AJ's too. The next question is, should you know your children's love language? Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes.
They teach you how to be able to respond to them.
Exactly. If you know your children love gifts, that's the thing. That's their thing. You know, you can't fault them for it because that's their love language.
That's their love language.
If you know that words of affirmation is your child's thing, you know that you need to continue to speak positive things into their lives.
Encouraging words.
Right. Because if you don't, and you speak words that are negative or low vibrating, guess what? They're going to vibrate low. But by knowing their love language, you know how to deal with each child individually. You know, like we know our children's love language. What's the baby's love language?
Words of affirmation.
So we know if we say something negative to her, it's like,
right. You gotta really watch what we say. She played a hard role, but we know better.
Right. She loved when we tell her, oh, you look nice, or we tell her, you know, you're doing a great job, or we appreciate you, or we're grateful for you. She feeds off of that, and that makes her want to do more things. You know, just coming home, giving her a gift, she like it, but it's just like, whatever. I'm used to getting things anyway because I'm spoiled. And what about the oldest?
Gifts. She can care less about anything else. Show her the money.
Show her the money. She loves gifts. So we understand how to deal with her. And then we know her next one is acts of service. Like, I think everybody in my house is acts of service. Because everybody in my house wants me to wash their clothes, want me to cook, want me to clean, want me to fix their plates. If I cook, I still fix plates. And they just sit there and it's funny. They will not eat until I fix their plates.
She got us like that. Her fault.
Yeah, it may be my fault. I've spoiled y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. So, my fault. It's a good spoil, though.
Yeah, the way you talking about it, right?
So all of their second one has to be, all of y'all second one has to be exercise.
Oh, okay. We gonna take that.
Yeah. Another question was, could not knowing your love language hurt a relationship? What you think?
Yeah, it could. Because if your love language is quality time, and the person always at work or out there hanging out with other people, you at home bored, and you getting frustrated, yes, that would dim a light on the relationship, even if it works for affirmation. Boom. This person right here doing everything but not getting no recognition for it. So that regardless of what's going on, you might be providing for this person, but that person, that don't mean anything to her or him. He or she wants you to say something good to them, like pretty much like you really appreciate everything they doing. Like tell them, babe, you're doing a good job, or I love you, you look nice today. Recognizing the point that they might just got their hair done, or, you know, babe, the grass look good that you cut, you know, or you wash you wash my car real good. Like just saying great things about what they doing. But if you just avoiding all that, that person getting frustrated, feeling like they not being appreciated, so they start slacking off of it. Because you don't care if I do it anyway. That's the way they feel. So yeah, I think it would hurt a relationship, even far off with gifts, because you might come into a relationship starting off with the person with gift, and they just might be super happy, everything going good, but then you might get in that point of you getting comfortable, you start buying gifts, because you just feel like, you know, it's normal now, we just hanging out, chilling. You might be having a good time because your love language might be quality time, but this person here, like, you know, you wonder what's wrong with the attitude all of a sudden. So you start buying them stuff.
Right. I agree.
So, It could hurt.
And you know what? I can say, you do a very good job at knowing my love language. I mean, to this day, if I fix your plate, if I do stuff, you tell me, you say, thank you, I appreciate you, I'm grateful for you. You know, I mean, and you go over, you go overboard, and I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful for that because you know who I am, and you know what makes me happy, and that's the great thing about this relationship. You know, I do what makes me happy first, but then I do what make you happy, and then you do what make you happy first, and then you do what make me happy,
Right.
which makes it work. You
Right.
know, which really makes it work. Like I said, I know you like quality time. Even like this morning. You know, at first I was telling you, you go on, get coffee, I'll stay here. You kind of looked at me like, no, I want us to go together. So what did I do? Pajamas and all. I got up and I went. You know what I mean? Because I knew that would mean a lot to you for me just to ride with you. Because,
Right.
you know, because I know. That was me throwing in there.
I
I
know.
had already did that.
I know. I know, man. You doing the most.
Ah, that was me just throwing it in there.
Yeah,
Hey,
whatever.
niece.
Whatever.
So, how can you find out a person's love language was the next question. You can Google it. You can Google it. And actually, when you're going into a relationship, sit down, ask that person. Let that be a question. You know what? Even if you're going into a friendship, you meet new people and you're deciding that they're going to be in your direct circle. Find out what's their love language, you know? What makes them happy, you know, and let them know what makes you happy, you know, because you have to bring balance in there of knowing what makes each other happy, you know. So Google it, take the test together because it's a test that you answer little questions or just sit down and read them and you decide which one is, you know, which one you believe is your love language. You know, it's plenty of ways to figure it out. But the thing that you have to do is know yourself. Know what makes you happy and not settle for less. You know? What you think, baby?
Yeah. That's pretty much what makes you happy. Like you said, by actually having an open communication about what your love language is, it can spark the conversation up, and you can spark up, and you're like, oh, I'd rather have quality time than gifts. Or if you tell me positive words all the time, I probably would rather have that than quality time. Like, you know, just you don't. Some people don't know unless they ask. One of them things. Like, I don't know my love language because up until a few years ago, I didn't know nothing about what a love language was. But I do know I love quality time. That's just pretty much spending it with her, my children, friends, and family. I just love that quality time.
And let me say this. I had to actually get used to that because I grew up as the only child. And so I was good with quality time with myself. But then I had to understand that when we got in a relationship, that I also had to do the things that he wanted to do too. You know, like he said, quality time with his friends and family. You know, I had to get used to that. I had to make sacrifices just like he makes sacrifices. And we just had to come together. He loves being around friends and family. You know, at first I was staying back. I was good staying at home. And some days I'm still good with staying at home. But now I understand, and I understand the people that are in my life. They love quality time. So guess what? I give them quality time. They give me words of affirmation. You know, it. That's just how we work. That's just how we roll.
That's how we roll.
And we didn't know that at the beginning of our relationship.
What?
Our love language. We didn't even know anything about
No,
love
that's what I was
language.
just saying.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it was a conversation that brought up. Shout out to Mr. Demetrius Sr.
And Rashida Singer.
Right.
When we were going to New Beginnings, that was a conversation. And once we really sat back and found our love language, it just made us stronger. you know. So we would advise just anybody that's in a relationship, um, find your mate's love language. You know, find it out. You know, y'all sit down, take a test. Let that be a day that y'all are sitting there just deciding that y'all want to improve yourself, improve your relationship, because relationships always have room for improvement.
Right. It's a working process.
It is, and you're most definitely right. Love is all about
It's a
sacrifice.
job you can't retire from. There's levels to it.
It is. It is. And to also learn to love unconditionally. You know, I love him no matter what. You know, I'm not, I used to be judgmental. You know, I used to be judgmental a lot about a lot of different things. Why did you?
I thought I saw a Bill song. Yeah, I know you thought I was bullcrap.
I did.
I know. See what I'm saying?
But I love him unconditionally. I do. I love him for who he is.
Right.
Does love languages change throughout time? I think they can. I really do. I think they can. I think words will always be mine, but I do go through sometimes where I really just want quality time, you know. And do you think yours ever change sometimes where something is over the other?
No, I mean, as far as mine, it's gonna quality time still gonna be my number one. That just basically, but it can based on the person's growth. Like, not to say that one going on top the other, they might actually start wanting more. Like, I might have quality time in the acts of service. It's now. Hold on, excuse me. We got a child that wants some attention right now. You here?
Yes. Today? Yes.
You here?
Yes. Okay, we'll talk to you. Give us about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you good with that?
You fine?
You all right? You look so beautiful.
You cooking? Hot dogs? You cooking hamburgers and fries? Yeah, we had that conversation. You ain't got to shut it off.
That's the baby girl. Words of affirmation. We couldn't just, she was not going to leave until we had some words with her.
Right.
You know, she was going to stand there until we finished, and she was going to be in the background. And I'm sitting here trying to read her lips while he's talking, and it's just like, that's just not going to work. Let's just stop
Right.
and see what she
I don't know why
wants,
she's trying to read lips.
Yeah, it's no big deal. That's just what we do. And guess what? She's happy. She walked away. We're all happy. We just found a little piece right here. Suggestion. Once a year, couples should retake the quiz as a check-in and keep it alive. Have you read the book? I haven't read the book. Have you read the book?
Mm-mm.
No, I haven't read the book. But I do think that is a good idea, Rukama, that to retake the quiz once a year. Because because that, you know, because things do change, you know what I mean? And it's just back again, something else to help a relationship, you know what I mean?
Right.
We have tools to help our relationship, to keep our relationship alive. You know, some people say their marriage or their relationship or whatever gets boring. It gets boring because you don't utilize the tools. You just continue to do the same old things over and over and over and over again. And then it becomes, I guess the word may be repetition, something that you're used to, and it sometimes becomes boring.
It really becomes boring.
Yeah.
Because now it's like you on the schedule. You doing stuff just based on what you used to doing. Nothing extra.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing out the ordinary. So it's just the same old stuff. Like no more surprises. No more doing spontaneous stuff. Like you actually for real got to do the same thing you did when you was at the beginning.
Right. What you did to get that person.
Right. Because that flame will burn out.
Exactly.
You're not adding any fuel to it.
Right. And I do know we work on trying to do something probably weekly different. You know what I mean? Something different. We talk so much because, like I said, he is my best friend. We talk so much about different things, different tools we may could utilize, you know, just different things that we could do. So it's most definitely something that everyone should look into. So I challenge you all to take and find out a friend's love language, your spouse's love language, your mate's love language, your children's love language. I challenge you to do that and put it on my page or put it on his page or inbox me and let me know what you found out. That would be very interesting to know. And Rukama says on YouTube, she said her and her husband listened to it together and then came up with codes and felt like one or the other did not show the other with love. So these are good tools to use. We love you too, Rukama.
We love you too, Rukama.
You know how he is. So back again, I challenge you, inbox you. We're grateful that you all came and spent a couple of minutes with us on your Sunday. I'm going to continue enjoying the rest of this week because my birthday is June 4th. So we're going to continue to celebrate and love on each other and love on our friends and family. And if no one's told you that they love you, we say, we love you.
We love you.
And have a wonderful and beautiful Sunday. Peace.
Peace. You gonna tell about that week?
Oh, next week's episode?
Yeah.
I forgot. So next week's episode will be a secret. No, I'm going to put it on my page so that you all could inbox me with your questions. But I think it has something to do with social media. Do you remember the question?
Oh, should you follow your spouse on social media?
Yes, I'm getting inboxes and
Should
texts.
you follow your spouse on social media?
Yeah, with questions.
Should you or should you not?
That's a good one. And I'm loving. Keep the questions coming. I'm loving it. Keep the questions, the conversations, the topics, the everything coming. We're grateful.
We're going away conversations.
Oh boy, here go that Virgo. Always trying to get somebody like this, and I ain't like this. I'm not like that. And you know that. That's why you're with me. Because I'm not like that. What you think? Oh, you ain't got nothing to say? All right. He wants to drink his coffee. So, you all have a wonderful and blessed day.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming out.
Yes. We'll try it again. Peace.
Peace.